I got my fancy new light for my camera. But we might not need to use it because we have daylight today. Anyway, this pile has obviously been picked to death. But we want to see people's address labels, so we're going to dig through it anyway. Because that's fun. Alright, pencils? Do we need pencils? Do we need a dump truck bed and some sprues? I'll get in trouble if I bring that lamp home. Not allowed to bring home any more ugly lamps. Drugs. Look, I'm really hoping that this pile has something in it that the other pickers missed. How about this little box of beads? It's kind of neat how that works. How about this bag of jewelry in here? Yeah. Alright, we'll take the beads. That's got to be worth like $2. Let's see, some Roger Whittaker. Man, excuse me, Roger, I must ask you a question. Trains magazine. Model railroader. I bet these people had an estate sale, and I bet it was really, really good. Want to see how fat I am? I am real f***ing fat. Alright, there's more on the other side here. See, this is like train stuff, you know, that you would have with your train layout. We can live without it though. Yeah, so this person was probably like a rail fan, and they probably had a lot of model railroad crap. But we were not lucky enough to get here yesterday, or whenever it was. Oh, here's another matching crappy lamp. Oh, and look, it's the baby. So yeah, we weren't lucky enough to get here yesterday when all the good stuff was probably out, but here, want to try to get a thumbnail? We might be able to make something out of that. Anyway, welcome to trash picking. Again, look at this beast. Tell me that's not cool. The Craftsman push mower. I think it's supposed to have like a wooden rod, you know? But come on. I think we're not gonna take that. In fact, I think I already popped my hood. Or trunk. Alright, let's see. Are we taking bets on whether this fits in the trunk? And you know, sometimes these things are like really complicated looking, but this is very simple. Oh, perfect. Yeah, it's like a match made in heaven. You want to tidy up their pile a little bit? There, that's what we do. Check this out. I think we're gonna take their whole pile. That might have been a mistake. How am I gonna lift it up off of there? We'll figure it out. 1, 2, square root of 3. My goodness gracious. This is good because nobody buys weight plates, but if you can present something coherent like this, they'll buy that. For more than scrap price. All right, do we want the BX15 crate? Maybe. Nobody cut the cord off yet. And what is this hunka junka? I don't know. The Stageworks LG4. Yeah, that's probably not great, but damn, now I feel bad. Should we take that thing? Nah. We'll just leave it at the curb. Want to go check out this crappy little chandelier? Oh, I don't know. It's like half brass, I guess. Yeah. Not great, but better than nothing, right? Look what I saw. Ooh. That's not what I saw. That's not what I saw. That's what I saw. I drove by this pile 3 times already, and I swear these weren't here before. I'm also not going to be able to lift that with one hand. A man's got to know his limitations. I used to not like these old power tools, but the one guy I watched has kind of reinvigorated me on these. I hope I lose interest again soon, though, because nobody buys them. Thanks, lady. Lady down the street stopped for me so I could carry my pipe to my car. I'll tell you, today was supposed to be really slow and useless, but we're doing better than we did last night when it was supposed to be busy and useful. That's how it goes out here sometimes. What do you think? Should we take this thing? Yeah, that's mostly like aluminum or something. In fact, let's take a closer look at this when we get to the car. I don't think I've ever seen one of these like this. This is like a pump, and usually they got a cheap electric motor up here and a shaft and the impellers down here, but look at that housing. That's crazy. I've never seen one like that before. It's like space age. I want to take that off and just use it for something. Make a lamp out of it. We'll see. Usually they're hard to get apart though because they're so corroded. What else do we get today? Just these amplifiers. Let's keep going though. All right, the lighting's a little bit dim, so we're gonna try my new video light out. It's on 50% right now. Just to fill in the shadows a little bit. Is it making a difference so far? Wow, look at this thing. Why on earth would you cut the cord off of that magnificent piece of machinery here? just want to get the chuck threaded on so it doesn't get lost. Let's see if it makes a difference here in the trunk. I mean, we can turn the light up. You like almost can't tell it's on there because it's still daylight out, but it really does fill in the shadows, and we're gonna see a big difference when it gets to be nighttime. Well, look at what we got. Another mower. The True Test Whisper Cut. I don't think we're gonna be able to fit that in the trunk. Let's see. That's a negatory. Let's just put it right here in the back, I guess. Oh! Yeah! Should have taken the leaves out first. Wow. That thing don't want to go in. We're gonna get it in. Isn't this great? My new video light. The struggle is real. See, here's without the light. I'm blocking it with my hand, and there's with the light. So I think it's gonna do us good. You guys want an antique ironing board? I guess it's okay. It's already got a price tag on it too. 25 cents. I didn't show you myself getting that thing because the lady was out there and whatever. All right, what else do we want in here? Little baby rake. Fancy picture frame. No, I think we're fine with that. Let's see if these freaks have anything we need. You want this antique Macintosh? Probably not. Want their old ass light bulbs? No. Little side seat thing? No. That's neat. Well, that's really neat. What do you think that is? Is that an antique or is that like Pier 1 crap? It's really fragile and flimsy though, so we gotta be careful with it. Let's put it in here on top of the lawnmower. That should be good. Let's see. Glasses. Underlayment. Guarantee this toolbox is empty. But you know what we can do? We can take it and load it up with crap. And what about this? What do you think? I think that's just a little too much trouble, quite honestly. How about this little doohickey? Is that party light? You even make that out? I don't know, is that worth $1 to somebody somewhere? Maybe. Alright, we're doing alright. And the fact that it's dusk isn't even bothering me because this light is awesome. What do you guys think about all these toys? Is that a G.I. Joe? I think that's a Mutant Ninja Turtle thing. And let me guess, this cage fits in the back of it? Maybe. I don't know, I don't really like getting invested in these large toys. Let's see, what do we got in here? Cars and trucks and whatnot. That is a lot of real estate in the Camry. And what can we really expect to get for it? Oh look, it's little baby Spider-Man. Alright, so I think I'm going to take big Spider-Man and his little friend here. Wow. Hi, I'm Spider-Man. I'm really tall. Hi, I'm smaller guy. I'm really short. What else do we have in here? Alright, that's Broken Man. That's Broken Man. Oh, yes. This is where we get the dolls. Hulk Man. Sticking his tongue out man. Batman. Spider-Man. Spider-Man. Spider Suction Cup Man. What the heck is that? Shoe Man. Aquaman. All right, I think we get the idea, right? So I'm gonna clean this up before I get yelled at, and I'll see you guys at the next thing with all my new friends here. All right, you can call me a glutton for punishment if you want, but I really couldn't make head or tail out of all this crap, so I decided to take all of it. I've been kind of playing the waiting game, waiting for this woman to go back in her house because this camera rig is not exactly inconspicuous. At the end of the video, I'll show you this light and how the whole thing is set up and everything. Those are some nice jumper cables. They got like the, you know, the special jumper cable doohickey on them. I'm not gonna scrap those. Plus we got the club. No keys, but what are you gonna do? A baseball glove. Wow. It's like it wasn't even used. It's still got the tag on it. Another baseball glove. Who's that? A-Rod. Did you hear how I just said that with authority, as if I even know what I just said? Wow, those are some weird looking baseballs. Yeah, I know nothing about baseball. I'm not really qualified to just say A-Rod. But, anyway. Let's see, the hookah bag. Nope. Trash bags. Steel rods. And in here with the coat hangers. The heck is that? Say Cheese by David Pelham? Oh, look, it's got a mouse in it. Look at the mouse eating the cheese. Oh, it's a pop-up book. Anyway, I think I got everything out of that pile that I needed. Yeah, this light is making a boatload of difference. I'm shooting at 3.5 and 1/100th of a second. Unfortunately, it's ISO 3200, but you can't win them all. Skatey Skaterson put his garbage out. Let's see. Is that a legitimate board? I don't know. What about this one? Anyone ever heard of that before? Crown skateboards. Where are we gonna put them? All right, Crown. Right now, this is giving me 1/60th of a second, f3.5, and 1250 ISO, which is not awesome, but it's probably better than what I was working with before. Sorry for the technical jargon. What it means is that this light is the best 80 bucks I've spent in a long time. Let's see how this thing does now that it's totally dark outside. Check it out. 800 ISO, that's not bad. You guys want a Bose iPod dock? A little dusty. We're doing really well tonight. I've been getting worried lately because it's been so slow, but tonight's okay. What's that? Do we care about that? Sure, why not? It's free, right? See, the problem with doing this stuff is you end up with a lot of like worthless electronics. And then I'll put together like a pile of crappy electronics and try to give it away for free on Craigslist. And you'd think people would just take it, and they're like, well, does it work? Let's see what that is. I don't know what the hell that is. There's some cat wire, though. Yeah, so, you know, you end up with a lot of, like, crappy electronics, but we can always re-gift it later if it's worthless. All right, let's do, like, one more pile. And then call it a wrap. Whoa, I almost fell down. All right, is this a good thing? The Casio PT82. I don't know. It's got some ROM with it. What about this thing? The Playtime Beatbox. Huh. Alright. What about this table? Wow. That's interesting. Look, it's like... You guys can't really see this from here. But this table, like, swivels open. I bet that's valuable. Too bad we can't take it. Let's see. A bottle of booze made into a lamp. Alright, we'll grab it. Some logs. Some chairs. You know, I'm having so much fun with this light. Let's do another pile. Look, I'm bleeding. It's not as bad as it looks. But should I put on a glove so I don't drip blood all over the antiques and collectibles? Let's see, what do we have in here that I can use? That should be fine. All right. What do we have here? We got a boat. That's a fun boat. And we got the mizzen mast from the boat. It's not a fun mizzen mast. I like what this says. Models. You think Cheryl Tiegs is in here? Oh look, it's a whole thing of models. You got that thing. You got that. You got that. Got this guy. You got the Blob Road Rattler. Alright, I don't want to start digging through all of these. But we will take that for sure. Can we shove it in the car? Trash picking, it's worth bleeding for. Is that our motto today? Now let's see. Welcome to Australia. That's where we're picking tonight. Sydney, Australia. The Beaver 20 hat. Lord and Lord, Detroit. I have a feeling that like I should take this hat even though it's disgusting. That might be like a valuable vintage hat. There's a coconut. Check this out. It's fake blood, and no, that's not what's coming out of my hand right now. Black bears. All right, and that's about it. We got a window, a lampshade. I'm not gonna put it on my head. Okay, guys. I guess what we're gonna do is call it quits. We have had a spectacular night. This new light has changed things significantly. We got models, we got this drawer thing, a speaker, toys, 2 push mowers, a variety of scrap type items, a ironing board, an empty toolbox, 2 amplifiers, and a Casio keyboard with ROM. Spectacular night. I'm very glad you guys came and joined me. And until next time, thanks for watching. All right, here's a little more about the light I got for my camera. It's called the LumaCube Panel Mini. Comes in this little box. Costs about 80 bucks on B&H. You can also get it on Amazon. This is what it looks like. It's got a diffuser on it right now. I'm not going to take that all the way off. But it's basically just an array of little LEDs with the diffusing panel. There's the model number. And when you power it up, it takes a little bit to power it up, but then you can see it's got a little display. I don't know if you can see that in the sun. Let's take that over here in the shade a little bit. See if we can read that. See that? And it's really, really simple. You can adjust the color temperature, you can adjust the power. I had it at full power the other day, and it lasts about, I don't know, half an hour at full power. And then it's got this really nice swivel ball head that fits in your cold shoe mount. Now, this might not seem like much, and the illumination isn't crazy, but compared to what I was using, which is this is actually a fantastic light. This was 25 bucks at Home Depot. I've had it for years. Works really well, but it's kind of like a harsh light, and it creates shadows because I wear it on my head. So the LumaCube mounts on top of the camera, and I'll show you that right now. Alright, so here's the major drawback of the LumaCube. Here's my microphone up here, here's the LumaCube up here, here's this extra gizmo bracket that I had to get, and here's the camera here. So it's kind of a big rig. See, this whole contraption screws onto the top of the camera, and that's, you know, nobody's really noticed it yet or bothered me about it, but it is kind of cumbersome. But other than that, I think this thing's gonna change my life, at least when it comes to shooting video at night. It's kind of a subtle change, but it is a significant change, and I would, based on the one time I've used this, I would say for 80 bucks, it's definitely a great thing to buy. Link in the description, of course, and thanks for watching.